we have seen that what is meant by Cartesian product, and we have seen one example A cross B. Now for the same example, if we take B cross A, now for the same example, if we take B cross A, then what are the elements of this Cartesian product? These are, here the first element belongs to B and second element belongs to A. These are P comma A, P comma B, P comma C. This P belongs to capital B and A, B, C belongs to capital E. Now another is Q comma A, Q comma B, Q comma C. There are also 6 elements. Now the set A cross B is not equal to B cross A because all these elements are ordered pairs. If we change the order, then element is changed. Okay, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. If the set A has n elements and the set B has m elements. Suppose the set A has n elements and set B has m elements, then the Cartesian product A cross B contains nm elements. That is product of these two elements, n into m. Just we have seen that in previous example, the set A contains 3 elements and set B contains 2 elements. So their Cartesian product A cross B contains total 6 elements. Now if either A or B is a null set, A or B is null set. Null means empty set. Suppose A or B, one of them is null set. Then A cross B is equal to A cross B is equal to 1. If either A or B is infinite, suppose that A or B, one of them is infinite, other is non-empty. Suppose A is infinite, then we can take B is non-empty. Or suppose B is infinite, then we can take A is non-empty. Then A cross B is infinite. Means one of them is null, then cross product is null. One of them is infinite, then cross product is infinite. Now product set in the general. Now we can generalize the definition of product of sets. Suppose A1, A2, A and B n given sets, the set of ordered n tuples is given by, suppose we have seen the cross product or Cartesian product of two sets. Suppose there are A1, A2, A3 dash 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 an sets. Then we have to take the Cartesian product of these elements. These sets is A1 cross A2 cross A3 dash 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 cross an. Then the element is A1, A2, A3 dash 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 an. These are n set. We have taken the cross product of Cartesian product of these n sets. Then the elements are of these types A1, A2 dash 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 an. Okay, these are called as n tuples. Okay, now if for example, if A and B are two sets, any two sets, then A is subset of A union B and B is subset of A union B. We have to show that if A and B are any two sets, then A is subset of A union B and B is subset of A union B. Well, let us see this. Let X be any arbitrary element of set A. Okay. Suppose we have taken that X is any arbitrary element of the set A. That is, X belongs to A. Implies that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Okay, that is, X belongs to A means obviously if you take the union of A union B, then X belongs to A union B. Okay, if we take X belongs to A, then obviously their union contain X because X is in A, means that A is subset of A union B. Okay. Similarly, we can prove that B is also subset of A union B. Okay. We have taken that X is any element of A, that is X belongs to A, means that X belongs to their union also, because which element comes in union? The elements which belongs to one of the set that comes in that union. X belongs to obviously A union B, means A is subset of A union B. We have shown that every element belongs to one element A, that element belongs to A union B, therefore A is subset of A union B. Similarly, we can show that B is subset of A union B. Okay, thank you.